Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Love English Lab. I am David, and today I am with Megan to introduce one of the most powerful techniques to improve your English speaking skills, the shadowing technique.
Hi, everyone. I am Megan. We are so happy you joined us today. If you want to sound more fluent and natural, this lesson is for you. Many learners focus on reading, writing, or even grammar drills. But fluency grows faster when you practice with your ears and your mouth at the same time.
Yes, that is the secret of shadowing. It is simple but effective. You listen to a line in English and immediately repeat it while the audio is still playing. You do not wait until the end. You speak at the same time, like a shadow following the voice.
That is why it is called shadowing. Just like your shadow moves when you move, your voice follows the speaker's voice. This technique trains your listening, your pronunciation, your rhythm, and your memory all at once.
At first, it may feel difficult. You may not catch every word. You may feel you are behind. But do not worry. With practice, you will notice that your brain starts to predict the words and your mouth begins to move more naturally.
Exactly. Shadowing helps you copy the melody of English. That melody is something you cannot get from reading alone. You need to hear it and reproduce it. This is what makes native speakers sound smooth and connected.
In this lesson, we will guide you step by step. First, we will explain what shadowing is and why it works. Then we will show you how to start in a simple way. After that, we will talk about common problems and how to solve them. Finally, we will show you how to use shadowing in real life so you can speak like a native.
Each chapter will include clear examples. You will hear us model short sentences and phrases so you can imagine how to practice on your own.
Remember, shadowing is not about perfection. It is about practice. Even if you miss a few words, keep going. The important part is to train your ear and your mouth together.
By the end of this lesson, you will have a clear plan to use shadowing every day. You will know how to build fluency with small daily steps.
So get ready to follow along, speak out loud, and enjoy the process. Let us begin with the first chapter, What is Shadowing? In this first chapter, we will explain what shadowing really is. Many learners hear about it, but they are not sure how it works.
Yes, shadowing is not just repeating after a teacher. It is a technique where you listen to English and speak at the same time. Your voice follows the speaker's voice like a shadow follows your body.
The key is timing. In normal repetition, you wait until the person finishes the sentence and then you repeat. But in shadowing, you do not wait. You overlap. You copy in real time.
For example, if I say slowly, "I like learning English," and you repeat after me, that is repetition. But if you say, "I like learning English," while I am still saying it, that is shadowing.
This is powerful because it forces your brain to work faster. You must listen and speak at the same time. You cannot stop to translate. You cannot stop to check grammar. You just follow the rhythm.
At first it feels difficult. Your mouth may move slower than the speaker. You may miss words. But that is normal. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to train your ears and your mouth together.
Exactly. Think of it like exercise. When you lift weights, it is heavy at first, but the more you train, the stronger you become. Shadowing is exercise for your listening and speaking muscles.
Another important point is that shadowing is about sound, not meaning. You may not understand every single word in the beginning, and that is okay. The purpose is to copy the rhythm and pronunciation. Understanding comes later.
Yes, and this is why shadowing helps you sound more natural. When you copy the sound, you also copy the melody, the intonation, and the stress of English. These are the parts that make native speakers sound fluent.
Let us model a short shadowing moment. I will say a line, and David will shadow me. Ready.
Ready?
I am learning English every day. Good. Notice that he did not wait until I finished. He started almost at the same time.
And it felt like my brain was racing, but that is the point.
Yes, the brain adapts. Over time, you become faster. You begin to predict the next sound.
Another difference between shadowing and repetition is energy. Shadowing is active. You must stay alert. Repetition is passive. You just copy after. Shadowing pushes you harder.
That is why it is so effective. It trains your listening, your pronunciation, your rhythm, and even your confidence.
Learners often ask, when should I start shadowing? The answer is, as soon as possible. Even if you only catch a few words, it is still good training.
Yes, do not wait until you are advanced. Shadowing is useful at B1 or B2 level. It is not about understanding everything. It is about building fluency step by step.
Let us give another example. Slowly. What are you doing today?
Now natural, what you doing today?
When I shadowed, I said, "What you doing today?" with Megan. At first it sounded strange, but I could feel the rhythm.
And that is exactly how shadowing helps. It puts the real sound of English into your mouth.
To close this chapter, let us give the frame. Step 1. Listen to a voice in English. Step 2. Speak at the same time, not after. Step 3. Do not worry about mistakes. Step 4. Focus on rhythm and sound. Step 5. Repeat daily to train your brain.
With this understanding, you now know what shadowing is. In the next chapter, we will explain why shadowing works so well and why it is one of the fastest ways to sound fluent in English.
Now that we know what shadowing is, let us talk about why it works so well. Many learners want to know why this technique is different from normal practice.
Yes, shadowing is powerful because it trains several skills at the same time. When you shadow, you listen, you speak, you think, and you move your mouth. All these actions happen together.
This is different from passive listening. In passive listening, you play a podcast or music in the background. You may understand some words, but your mouth does not practice. Your muscles stay silent.
Shadowing forces your mouth to copy the sound right away. Your brain does not have time to translate. You cannot think in your first language. You must think directly in English.
That is why it improves fluency. It breaks the habit of slow translation. Instead of thinking word by word, your brain starts to react automatically.
Another reason shadowing works is that it improves pronunciation. Many learners know grammar and vocabulary, but their accent or rhythm is not natural. By shadowing, you copy the exact sound of a native speaker.
Yes, you copy the intonation, the stress, and even the small reductions like gonna or wanna. These details are not in the textbook, but they are in real speech. Shadowing makes you practice them without extra effort.
Let us show an example. Slowly, I'm going to call you later.
Natural. I'm gonna call you later.
When you shadow that sentence, you train your mouth to produce the same rhythm as a native. It feels different from reading words on a page.
Another benefit is listening speed. Learners often complain that natives speak too fast, but when you shadow, you force your ears to keep up. You learn to listen at natural speed.
Yes, you cannot ask the speaker to slow down in real life. Shadowing is practice for the real world. It trains your ears to survive at native speed.
Another reason it works is memory. When you hear and speak at the same time, you remember the phrases better. It is like double practice.
Exactly. Listening alone is one channel. Speaking alone is another. Shadowing combines both channels. Your brain keeps the phrases longer.
Another point is confidence. Many learners are shy about speaking. They fear mistakes. But shadowing is safe because you are not alone. You are following a guide.
Yes, it feels like singing with your favorite song. You do not feel shy. You just copy the rhythm and enjoy the sound.
And over time, you begin to use those phrases in real conversations. You do not even notice. The lines just come out.
Another question learners ask is, does shadowing really help me speak like a native? The answer is yes. It brings you closer because it gives you the real melody and rhythm of English.
Let us model another short practice. Slowly. Did you finish your homework?
Natural. Did you finish your homework?
If you shadow that line many times, it becomes part of your speaking.
And the next time you hear a native say it fast, you will understand it right away.
So shadowing improves listening, pronunciation, memory, speed, and confidence. That is why it works.
But remember, it is not easy in the beginning. You may feel lost. You may miss words. That is normal. The important thing is not to stop.
Yes, fluency is like a muscle. At first it feels weak, but with shadowing practice every day, your muscle grows stronger.
To close this chapter, let us give the frame. Step 1. Shadowing makes you think directly in English. Step 2. It improves your pronunciation and rhythm. Step 3. It trains your ears to understand native speed. Step 4. It helps your memory keep phrases longer. Step 5. It builds your confidence.
With these reasons, you now understand why shadowing is such a powerful technique.
In the next chapter, we will show you how to start shadowing step by step. You will learn how to choose audio, how to use subtitles, and how to practice in short daily sessions.
Now that we understand what shadowing is and why it works, let us talk about how to start. Many learners feel excited but also a little lost. They ask, where do I begin?
The first step is to choose the right material. Do not start with something too difficult. A movie without subtitles or a fast comedy show may feel impossible. Instead, begin with short and clear audio. For example, a podcast for learners, a YouTube video with slow speech, or a story read at a natural but not crazy speed.
Yes, you need something at your level. If you are B1 or B2, choose content where you understand at least half of the words. That way you can focus on rhythm without feeling lost.
Another key is length. Start with short clips, maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Do not try to shadow a full movie on your first day. Your brain will get tired. Short practice is better than long struggle.
Exactly. Think quality, not quantity. 2 minutes of focused shadowing every day is more powerful than 1 hour once a week.
After you choose your audio, step 2 is to use subtitles. First, listen with English subtitles and follow the text. This helps you connect the sounds with the words.
Then, step 3 is to remove the subtitles. Listen again and shadow without reading. At this point, your brain already knows the lines, so you can focus on sound.
Step 4 is to repeat. Do not be afraid to play the same clip many times. The first time you may miss a lot, the second time it feels easier. The third time it feels almost natural.
Repetition is the secret. Each time you shadow the same clip, your ears get sharper and your mouth gets faster.
Let us model a short practice. Slowly. I want to learn English every day.
Natural. I want to learn English every day.
When you shadow this line with me several times, it becomes automatic.
Another tip is to focus on small goals. For example, today I will shadow just 1 line. Tomorrow I will do 2 lines. Later I will do a whole minute. Step by step, you grow stronger.
Yes, and do not worry if you cannot catch every single word. Even if you copy 70%, you are still training. The missing words will come later.
Step 5 is to practice daily. Consistency is more important than perfection. If you shadow 5 minutes every day, you will improve faster than if you do 1 long session once a week.
Another good routine is the 3-step cycle. First, listen with subtitles. Second, shadow with subtitles. Third, shadow without subtitles. This cycle gives you both confidence and challenge.
Learners often ask, how loud should I shadow? The answer is loud enough to hear yourself, but not so loud that you block the audio. You want to stay with the speaker, not cover their voice.
Yes, shadowing is like singing with music. You need balance. The original voice leads, and your voice follows.
Another question is, should I stop when I make a mistake? No, do not stop. Keep going. Shadowing is about flow, not about being perfect. Mistakes are part of the practice.
Exactly. If you stop every time, you break the rhythm. Keep moving, and your brain will correct itself after a few tries.
To give a simple daily plan, choose 1 clip of 1 minute, listen with subtitles, then shadow with subtitles, then shadow without subtitles. Repeat the same clip for 3 to 5 days. After that, choose a new clip.
That plan sounds small, but after 1 month, you will have shadowed many minutes of real English. Your ears will be faster, and your mouth will be more natural.
Another suggestion is to record yourself. Shadow with the audio and record your voice at the same time. Then listen back. Compare your rhythm with the speaker's rhythm.
This is very powerful because you will hear your weak points. Maybe you are too slow. Maybe your stress is different. Maybe you drop words. By listening back, you know what to improve.
And do not worry if your accent is not perfect. The goal is not to erase your accent. The goal is to be clear, natural, and confident.
Yes, shadowing helps you get closer to the melody of English. With time, people will understand you more easily.
To close this chapter, let us give the frame. Step 1, choose short and clear audio. Step 2, use subtitles first, then remove them. Step 3, repeat the clip many times. Step 4, focus on flow, not perfection. Step 5, practice daily with small goals. Step 6, record yourself and compare.
With these steps, you now know exactly how to start shadowing. In the next chapter, we will talk about common problems learners face and how to solve them so you can continue without frustration.
Now that we know how to start shadowing, let us be honest. Many learners face problems in the beginning. If we do not talk about them, people may give up too soon.
Yes, and the good news is that every problem has a solution. So in this chapter, we will show you the most common difficulties and how to handle them.
The first problem is speed. Many learners say, the audio is too fast, I cannot keep up. They feel like they are always 1 or 2 words behind.
That is normal at first. The solution is to slow down. Choose audio with a slower speaker or use a player that can reduce the speed to 0.8. Practice at the slower speed, then return to normal speed later.
Yes, think of it like training wheels on a bicycle. You use them to start, but later you can ride without them.
Another problem is frustration. Learners feel stressed when they miss words. They think, I cannot do this. Shadowing is too hard.
The solution here is to change your mindset. Shadowing is not about perfection. Even if you only catch 60%, you're still training your ears and your mouth.
Exactly. Missing words is not failure. It is part of the exercise. The more you practice, the fewer words you miss.
A third problem is unclear pronunciation. Learners say, when I shadow, I do not sound like the speaker. My accent is too strong.
The solution is to record yourself. Compare your rhythm with the original. Focus on stress and intonation, not on copying every sound perfectly. Accent is natural, but rhythm and stress are more important for fluency.
Yes, people will understand you better if your rhythm matches, even if your accent is different.
Another problem is vocabulary. Sometimes learners do not know the meaning of the words they are shadowing. They feel confused, like they are just making sounds.
The solution is balance. First, check the text or subtitles to understand the main idea, then practice shadowing with sound. That way you know what you are saying, but you still train the rhythm.
Yes, do not spend too much time with the dictionary. Just get the main meaning, then shadow. Fluency grows with repetition, not with long translation.
Another common difficulty is tiredness. Learners say, after 5 minutes my brain feels tired, I cannot continue.
That is normal. Shadowing uses energy because you listen and speak at the same time. The solution is to keep sessions short. 2 or 3 minutes are enough at the beginning. Later you can grow to 5 or 10.
Yes, it is better to practice a little every day than to practice 1 hour and then quit.
Another issue is hesitation. Learners sometimes stop in the middle when they miss a word. This breaks the rhythm.
The solution is to keep going no matter what. Do not stop. Even if you miss 2 words, continue with the next ones. The flow is more important than the details.
That is true. Think of it like running. If you trip, you keep running. You do not stop completely.
Another problem is fear of mistakes. Learners feel shy. They think, if I copy wrong, it is useless.
But shadowing is not about being right every time. It is about training. Each attempt makes you better. Even mistakes train your ears to compare your sound with the real one.
Yes, and with time you notice your mistakes less because your brain corrects them naturally.
Finally, some learners worry about time. They say, I do not have time for shadowing.
The solution is to use small moments. 5 minutes in the morning, 3 minutes while cooking, 5 minutes before bed. Short practice is still powerful.
To close this chapter, let us give the frame. Problem 1, audio too fast. Solution, slow down first. Problem 2, frustration. Solution, accept imperfection. Problem 3, accent too strong. Solution, record yourself and focus on rhythm. Problem 4, unknown words. Solution, check main meaning, then shadow. Problem 5, tiredness. Solution, keep sessions short. Problem 6, hesitation. Solution, never stop, keep going. Problem 7, fear of mistakes. Solution, accept mistakes as practice. Problem 8, lack of time. Solution, practice in small daily moments.
With these solutions, shadowing becomes easier and more enjoyable. You will not give up when you face problems. Instead, you will continue and grow.
In the next chapter, we will show you how to use shadowing in real life. You will see how to apply it to movies, podcasts, and daily conversations. That is where shadowing becomes part of your fluency journey.
We have explained what shadowing is, why it works, how to start, and how to solve common problems. Now let us talk about the most exciting part, how to use shadowing in real life.
Yes, because shadowing is not only a classroom exercise, it is a habit you can carry into your daily life. The more you use it in real situations, the more fluent you will become.
The first place to apply shadowing is movies and TV shows. Choose a scene you like. Play it once with subtitles to understand, then play again and shadow the lines with the actors.
Yes, it feels like acting. You become part of the scene. For example, if a character says, "Hey, what are you doing tonight?" you shadow with the same energy. It is fun, and it trains your rhythm.
Another option is YouTube videos. Many channels have subtitles. You can shadow a short interview, a vlog, or a tutorial. Short clips are perfect for daily practice.
Podcasts are also excellent. Some podcasts for learners have transcripts. First read and listen, then shadow without looking. If it is too long, choose only 2 or 3 minutes.
Music can also work, but be careful. Song lyrics sometimes break grammar rules. Still, shadowing a chorus helps with rhythm and pronunciation.
Another real-life option is news videos. News reporters speak clearly and at a natural speed. You can shadow short segments to practice formal English.
Yes, and do not forget social media. On Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, many short videos have captions. You can shadow those for quick practice during the day.
The key is to make shadowing part of your life. Do not wait for perfect conditions. Use the audio you already enjoy.
Another way is to shadow conversations in real life. If you are with friends who speak English, you can silently shadow in your head. Move your mouth quietly and copy the rhythm.
That's true. You do not always need to speak out loud. Even silent shadowing helps your brain follow the sounds.
Another tip is to choose different accents. Try shadowing American English, British English, Australian English. This makes your ears flexible.
Yes, because in real life, you will meet people from many places. Shadowing different voices prepares you for variety.
Let us show a short role play. Megan, say a fast daily phrase and I will shadow.
Okay, natural.
I'll grab a coffee before work.
Good. Now another one. Natural.
See you later.
Take care.
Take care.
Perfect. These short lines are common in daily life. Shadowing them makes you ready for real conversations.
Another idea is to create a shadowing diary. Each day, write down one phrase you shadowed. After a month, you will have 30 phrases ready to use.
That is excellent because you not only practice sound, you also build a bank of expressions.
Yes, and then you can try using them in real conversations. For example, if you shadowed, I'm going to be late, the next time you are late, say it to your friend. It feels natural.
This is the bridge between practice and reality. Shadowing prepares your brain, and then real life gives you the chance to use it.
Another thing to remember is consistency. Real life gives many chances for shadowing, but only if you look for them. Waiting in line, walking outside, or listening on the bus all are moments to shadow.
Yes, and even 5 minutes make a difference. Over time, those small moments become big progress.
To close this chapter, let us give the frame. Step 1, use movies, shows, YouTube, podcasts, news, or music for shadowing. Step 2, practice short clips, not long ones. Step 3, shadow different accents. Step 4, try silent shadowing in real conversations. Step 5, create a shadowing diary to keep phrases. Step 6, bring those phrases into your own daily speech.
With these steps, shadowing becomes part of your lifestyle, not just a study exercise. That is how fluency grows naturally.
In the final section, we will review everything we learned and give you a message of encouragement. Before we close, let us bring everything together. You learned what shadowing is, why it works, how to begin, how to solve common problems, and how to use it in real life. The heart of the method is simple. Listen and speak at the same time. Do not wait. Follow the rhythm. Accept mistakes and keep the flow. That is how your brain links sound, movement, and meaning.
Think of it as a daily fitness plan for your English. Short, focused sessions build strong habits. Start with 1 minute of clear audio. Use the 3-step cycle. First, listen with English subtitles. Second, shadow with subtitles. Third, shadow without subtitles. Repeat the same clip for several days until the rhythm feels natural. Then move on.
When things get hard, remember the solutions. If the audio feels too fast, slow it down at first. If you feel frustrated, focus on progress, not perfection. If your accent feels heavy, record yourself and compare stress and intonation. If you do not know some words, learn the main idea, then return to the sound. If you feel tired, keep sessions short and consistent.
Make shadowing part of real life. Use scenes from movies and shows. Try short interviews and tutorials on YouTube. Shadow news clips for clear formal speech, and shadow casual social videos for everyday rhythm. Mix accents to train flexible ears. Practice silent shadowing on a bus or in a line when you cannot speak out loud.
To help you start, here is a quick 7-day path. Day 1, pick a 1-minute clip and shadow it 3 times. Day 2, repeat and do 1 round without subtitles. Day 3, record yourself and notice 1 improvement to make. Day 4, choose a second 1-minute clip by the same speaker. Day 5, do both clips once each. Day 6, add a light challenge such as a slightly faster speed. Day 7, review your journal and choose 1 phrase to use with a real person.
Keep a shadowing diary. Write the date, the source, and 1 phrase that felt natural. In 2 to 4 weeks, you will have dozens of lines ready for real conversations. This journal is proof of your effort and a source of confidence when you feel stuck.
Finally, protect your mindset. Fluency grows from many small wins. You will miss words. You will get out of sync. That is normal. What matters is that you return tomorrow and try again. Show up, follow the voice, and let your speech become more connected, clear, and alive.
We are proud of you for taking this step. Choose your first clip today. Set a 5-minute timer. Shadow once with subtitles, once without, and write 1 phrase in your diary. Small steps, every day. That is the path.
Thank you for learning with us. Your time and energy matter, and we appreciate both. See you next time.
Thank you for being here, for your effort, and for your trust. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep shadowing. See you soon.